Yo, it's your bro Kazyto here. For another Nerd Corner. It's back from the dead. We're bringing it back. Hashtag Nerd Corner. Trending on Twitter. Yes. And I'm here with my co-host, as always, 681 Shadow.
Hola.
And today, our topic is...
time travel. How anime messes it up all the time. Well, that's what it says on my screen.
Yeah.
His screen just says probably to time travel.
For me, I have Steins Gate in the background, which is a really trippy time travel anime, and I've seen... So, I guess we're just going to jump right into this.
Oh, well, let me save my back for my picture. I have the reveal for the latest arc of Dragon Ball Super, the Future Trunks arc, because it has to deal with time travel and stuff like that. And yeah, not gonna go too much into it because I may do my anime discussion. I may do another anime discussion about the Future Trunks arc. So
the second character in the series to get 2 arcs.
Wait, who's the? Oh no, never mind.
Frieza.
Like who? Oh wait a minute. That's not an arc. That's a movie. But we could talk about that later. Anyways.
Yeah, but they made it canon in the arc in the show. So yeah. So just to jump right into this. If you're new to Nerd Corner, it's a weekly anime podcast where we talk about half an hour or so about a certain topic.
I feel like a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people are new to Anime Corner. I mean, not Anime Corner, Nerd Corner.
I mean, especially since you got like 30 subscribers since our last video, so.
Oh yeah. I've grown, but I've exponentially grown since the last Anime Corner.
This is my episode like 8, and this is your episode like 2.
Yeah, this is episode 2. Episode 2.
We were planning on bringing it back like 2 weeks ago, and then stuff happened, and we ended up not bringing it back.
Yeah, but we got it now. All right, so.
Free.
All right, so you know, time travel.
So jump right into this. Recently there's been lots of time travel anime, I guess. Steins Gate is not new, but it's just kind of recent. Actually, I'm probably bad on that. Don't quote me on that.
I'll look it up right now, cause you know your computer and recording.
Guy or something like that, or I could look it up on my computer. Or Boko the Guy, which is erased. The time travel anime. It's not. I actually like.
Erased is a time travel.
Yes, it's basically kind of time travel. The main character has a thing where he gets like, or if he sees it's like a butterfly-like thing. So it's like.
Isn't that the Is that one of the new animes? Spring?
Yeah, it came out in like March. We saw like the first 2 or 3 episodes in Anime Club before you came.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And what else was Charlotte, which is I think it was like a year or 2 years ago. Charlotte anime. It was kind of time travel because it's about kids that have like different powers and they go back and one of the kids he had a power where you can go back in time and then like for the last like half 2 or 3 episodes of the series. That was like the main premise of the whole thing.
Wait. You said Steins Gate was recent. Is 2012 recent? Well, that's what's on Anime, but is 2012 recent?
I mean, for me, it's recent.
That's a date to at least 2012.
I've been secretly living under a rock for years. Initial release date October 15th, 2009.
Alright.
Alright, that's the game. Oh! It's even. Wow. Alright then. Has a game and everything. So, yeah.
But not to get too off topic here, but Kiss Anime like didn't upload the last episode of Steins Gate until like 3 years later.
Why?
No, it's not, like they upload the opening and ending into 2013, but that's the opening and ending. It doesn't really matter. Then episodes 1 through 24 were uploaded on the same day in 2012. Then you just see episode 25 September 1st, 2015.
Bruh. I forgot to put on the music. Let me do that.
Oh, okay, well you put on music. Okay, so you gotta put on music. So, let's get into a bit of how time travel has worked in some animes. I'll start off because you're putting on music.
Yes.
So I'll start off with the only one I know. For Dragon Ball, I'm going off the Dragon Ball Z Cell arc because he actually hasn't gone back in time yet for Dragon Ball Super, so I don't have anything to preface on.
Yep, that's how we
So basically, there's a specific amount of fuel that was needed to for the time machine. The time machine you'll see in the picture, the Dragon Ball Super picture. It's that yellow contraption in the back. That's the time machine that Trunks uses to go between the future timeline and the present timeline. So
timeline 1 and timeline 2.
Yeah.
Because if it's future and present, if it should just be future and present or timeline 1 and timeline 2. Because it's the future timeline.
That's true.
Timeline, but in the future. It's like it's not really like timelines. It's more like not really the future and past.
where time travel is screwed up in anime.
Yes. Badly.
So basically, he has to get this fuel, and when he gets the fuel, it apparently takes quite a bit of fuel to go one way. Of course, it probably also depends on how far you go. Like the only example we've seen in Dragon Ball is going seven. It's exactly 17 years into the past or into the future.
Question.
Yeah.
What is time travel fuel made out of? Like,
I don't
like
know.
the essence of reality? Because
I-
it's time travel.
No, based on Dragon Ball Super, I think it's like human essence or something. Because Bulma was like, a lot of people had to die for this.
Well then, like, cannibalism for the win, right, guys? Am I right, guys? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but basically, like they had to. I don't know how the fuel thing will work for different things, but I know the only one we've seen in Dragon Ball is 17 years, which is the gap between where Future Trunks lives and where Goku, Vegeta, and them live.
Their timeline is and where our timeline
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
Would
that.
it be the same universe? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff to take in. So
Yeah.
it's like there's multiple timelines and there's multiple universes. So every universe probably has like 20 timelines. And, and there's like 10 universes. Oh god, there's like 200 different timelines. Oh god, my brain.
Speaking of universes, the revelation we got from Dragon Ball Super, there were 18 universes, and then Omni King got mad one day and killed and destroyed 6 of them.
Boy.
So,
All right then. Remind me never to get him mad ever. Destroys universes. Yeah.
if you want, remember to say if you want to, you can erase the world. But anyways, not to get into. We should make this more complicated as we go along. I had a feeling that was going to happen when we started this. But okay, so you can talk about Steins Gate.
Stargate, I've seen only one episode of it, but I'm talking about Erased and the girl who got left through time.
Oh,
which I
okay.
forgot about to mention.
You forgot to mention that.
It's on Blu-ray. Actually, go check it out. I'll leave a link to Funimation's video on the link.
Oh, they don't. Funimation.
Give you a link to the video that has the link.
Let's work.
Because I'm lazy. I'm gonna Google. What do you think? I'm gonna Google the girl that left through time to Blu-ray disc? No. I'm going to the Funimation YouTube page and give you the link that links them to the thing about.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, hold on. Random question, related but unrelated at the same time. Did Erased finish?
Yes, finished like months ago. Remember, they're making a spin-off series.
Oh, okay.
Same premise, about different characters.
Okay. Alright, so talk about how it worked in Erased.
Okay, so in Erased, the main character, whatever his name is, we'll call him Bob. Because I forget his name.
Bob.
So Bob has a skill called thingy. He calls it revival, which we barely see it in the anime at all. We see it like twice or 3 times. So it's like time travel, but not like anybody cares about it because it's like just a plot device. And it's called revival, right? And he sees it whenever he sees like a glowing blue butterfly, which is kind of like the time travel juice, time travel butterfly. He goes back in time like a certain amount of time, like 5 minutes or so, to go back and correct what he sees.
I found the guy's name. Fujinuma Satoru.
Soturu.
Is Satoru? Okay.
Big lips man. Oh, yeah, I like to call him. Look at his mother. His mother has the biggest lips in anime. I swear to God.
Who's his mother?
Satoru's mother.
Oh.
It's like Satoru's mom.
I'll probably
She has
I'll find it.
Biggest lips. Swear to God, they're like humongous. It's like in anime, they don't really draw lips. Like these are like considerably big lips. Like
yeah, but so how does it work in Erased?
Okay, so in Erased, the first thing we see about time travel or the revival of the character's thing, it's where he's a pizza delivery man, like the first episode, right? Down on the street, right? Sees a butterfly, goes back in time like 5 minutes. He doesn't tell you why they went back in time. He just goes back in time, right? He's just driving on the street, looking around. He sees a kid about to like pass by. So he sees the kid walking across the street before, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sees the kids driving by, right?
Yeah.
He sees the kids crossing across the street, and he keeps on going straight forward. And he sees a truck driver drive past him. He turns his head. The truck driver's like asleep in the truck. So we take from that is that the truck's gonna hit the kid if he didn't go back in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's his job to go stop the truck driver and save the kid. He ends up stopping the truck driver, saving the kid, becomes a hero for like 20 seconds, right? And then happens again. You don't really know why it happens, but it happens again. And then later on the episode, his mom dies, and then he goes back in time by like 16 years.
Well then.
goes from 5 minutes to 16 years. He has to like relive. So like when he was a kid, there was a murder of like 3 schoolgirls when he was like in elementary school. He has to go back in time and stop the murders. Which throughout the series, like the first 4 or 5 episodes are him trying to stop the first series of murders, and then he fails. He ends up failing, I think. So he ends up winning but failing at the same time because he didn't do something right. And the guy.
So did he have to
The
do do
girl
it
he was
all?
gonna save
Did he have to do it all over again?
Yeah, he has to go back and do it all over again, but it's like his last time, loses his power, right? The second time, saves the girl, saves another girl, and saves the final girl, but then ends up, spoilers by the way, he ends up in a coma, and for like 14 years, so like he wakes up 14 years later, back when he's like, now basically, and like, turns out, so way back when he was a kid, he finds out that his teacher, that was helping him like save the girls, was the murderer. He's also the guy that put him in a coma. So he wakes up, and the first guy there is his teacher, right? And they're like, oh hey, do you remember anything? He's like, no, not really. And they're like, all right. And then that's like the end of it. But yes, he doesn't remember everything. And like, so serious stuff happens. The girl he end up saving, that like, so when he was a kid, right, he had a crush on this girl, and she had a crush on him, and they were like conversing and everything, right? He goes in a coma, right? And then the girl ends up having a kid with his best friend.
Wow.
So loyal. So loyal. So he ends up waking up, right? And then he talks to the guy, he talks to him, he makes friends at the rehab center. The teacher ends up killing the girl. Ends up trying to kill the girl, and then the main character ends up trying to kill himself. But without, watch the anime, it's really good. I suggest it to you. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. That's how time travel works in that. And then the girl through time, what she does is that she jumps and goes through time. Basically, that's all what she does.
It's like, oh, let me jump in the air and go to the war that happened.
Well, it's like more like she fell on a walnut. She can go back in like a span of a week.
Oh, that's her limit.
Yeah, I think she doesn't go any farther than like the week they show us in anime. So from the time they start, the farthest she goes is the day before the movie starts. That's about like as far as she goes. So I think the anime goes over a span of like a week or so.
Okay.
So yeah, or the movie I guess was nicer than an anime.
Yeah, the movie.
They made a movie, so same thing. Anyways. So in those 2 examples, there wasn't that many plot devices used besides the whole revival thing. So I think they did time travel right in that, but like not to the point where like, oh, it's pretty cool. In Steins Gate, it's like really trippy. So after the first episode, what happens is the character is talking to some girl from like, so the girl's from a different timeline. She comes into his timeline, right? And she's like, what do you want to tell me before? You know, he's never met her. She ends up dying, right? Then he ends up going back in time to, like next week. And then like, turns out he sent a text from last week. So from like before he left in time was last week, which sent a text to her. So it's really weird. So what happens is, but the like last 5 seconds of the first episode we see, so he went in time about like a week, right? But before he went in time, he sent a text message. Well, so a week in time, so he went a week forward, and he sent a text about a week back, right?
Yeah.
About the girl that died, which never happened, but happened. So it's like he was back there when it happened. He sent the text. He time traveled from the text. It was in the same place, but like a different timeline, but it's still the same text. But the thing didn't happen about the text. So then at the end of the episode, the girl that died before is still alive. It's like a really big, weird thing.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Like super mind fuck, but like. Yeah. So that one is done anime. It's done time travel wrong and right at the same time. It's like you want time travel to a point where like time travel is like happening and you understand it, but at the same time you don't want to understand it because it's time travel and everything.
It's time travel, yeah. You don't understand time travel. That's rule number 1 about time travel.
You don't understand time travel, but like you want to understand time travel.
Wait, I have a question. In Erased, is it ever explained how the time travel works? Because you made it sound like they don't explain it. Yeah, they don't explain it.
They jump right into it like, oh hey, I got the skill, I go back in time, and like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Okay, so another thing we talk about, out of all the time travel you see, what is the biggest inconsistency you've seen? Or like the most like confusing thing you've seen? Inconsistency or confusion?
Steins Gate, that, or probably hits time travel.
Oh yeah, I forgot to bring it up. But because that's like shorter term. So basically, for those of you who haven't been following Dragon Ball Super, I've completely blanked on Hit, like the greatest Universe 6 warrior that we've
He's an
ever seen.
Namekian, or supposed to be an Namekian.
No, we don't know his race. You're saying he looks like a Namekian, but it's not confirmed.
Namekian without the antenna, basically. That's all he is.
And not green.
Not green. But like, they come in different colors.
No, they don't.
What they do?
No, they don't.
In the video game, they come in different colors.
But that's the video game. That's
And it's
video
also
game.
canon.
That's
It's also
video.
based off canon.
It's
so.
video game canon.
Hey.
Video game. But anyways, so he has the ability to go forward in time by a certain amount. Before his fight with Goku, it was by 0.1 seconds, along with their Dragon Ball Z top speeds of being like speed of light, that kind of stuff. So which makes it pretty formidable. Then with his fight with Goku, which allowed him to improve that, he went up to 0.2, and then 0.5, and we don't know how much it went up the last time it went up, but I feel like it went up to like at least like a second. Because
yeah,
he was
like,
because
skip time, right? But then Goku.
Yeah, because
actually
Goku went.
his time
Goku beat it by prediction, and then he went and then Goku used Kaioken. Goku went Kaioken times 10 with Super Saiyan Blue, which was faster than the 0.5 seconds, and then Hit was able to increase it even further to transcend the Kaioken.
So like, that was kind of confusing because they didn't really tell you how far he went.
They don't tell you how far he went in the end. But
and Goku was still faster, or like sort of faster, because he was able to predict where he was going.
Yeah, he was able to predict, but no, he was only able to really predict at 0.1 seconds. Once he got the 0.2, Hit didn't give the time to be able to predict.
You still beat him though, so okay.
It was so odd how it went from. No, he didn't beat him. That's not how it ended.
Goku didn't beat him.
No, Goku forfeit, and then Hit took the L to repay Goku for what he did for him.
For, what's her face?
Monaka.
With the golf ball things.
What?
Her breast looked like golf balls. I'm sorry. It's like I forgot where I saw it. I think it was like in one of the like latest episodes where they were fighting, right? The ground shakes and her golf balls just like jiggle. It was like
what?
She showed it to me in like class too. It was like her golf balls were like.
Oh.
I guess I'll laughing now.
Yeah, okay, but anyways, yeah, so probably the biggest inconsistency I've seen is how with the time travel with Future Trunks, how it's just like created multiple future timelines. Like
past Future Timeline Trunks look different than now Future Timeline Trunks.
Yeah. This is a different. I think this is a different timeline now because of the hair thing. So we have the timeline that we're dealing with right now in Super. We had the one where he went back and killed the androids and everything was happily ever after. And then we had the one where he gave Goku the medicine and then came back. And then we had the one where he gave Goku where he was gonna give Goku the medicine but was killed by Cell.
So it's a different. So it's a different timeline.
So each time Trunks went to the present, a new timeline was created.
And that's how you don't have time travel, kids. I don't know.
Yeah, this is.
I'm gonna play a game of League while we're talking, cause why not?
If your computer can handle that.
You can. It only took like 20% of my CPU right now.
That's true.
It only takes up like 20, so.
That's true. All right, so
50 left. What time we're at? We're at like 20 minutes.
Yeah, like 20.
So what is your favorite time travel in anime or time travel anime in general?
In general, probably hits time leap, cause
my favorite would be Boku no Hero the Guy or whatever. Boku no Guy or Erased the whole anime.
Erased. Boku no Guy.
Boku the Guy. I don't know anymore. I gave up a long time ago.
That's your name. Your name. Yeah, but I like hits because you can it's a combination of fighting skills as well as being able to leap through time. So you're basically basically if you're not able to predict in that small of a window, then you're done for.
Yeah, basically.
And plus,
like the Disco Lord. So yes.
And that's why I feel like because his thing is like so is so developed now. The time leap, I feel like he can see you predicting as he's going through time. So I feel like he can like counter predict you.
Really?
I feel like that's how it should work. But then again, it might not be because when Goku was punching, when Goku was gonna hit him in Kaioken, it like showed Goku like frozen for that long period of time. So I don't know. They need to build on hit. That's all I need. That's all I'm asking for Dragon Ball Super. And if it's yeah, actually no, I'll bring that up after we finish. But
yeah.
because not really time travel, but
We got like 5 minutes ish, give or take. So continue.
yeah. So let's see what else we talk about for time travel. What would you like to see in future animes pertaining around
time
time
travel.
travel? Yeah.
What I want to see in time travel is like someone going back in time, like screwing up all the history and showing what the future looks like.
I
Kind
mean,
of like what Chunks is doing now, but like
I
in
mean,
modern day. So it's like someone like now, like
hey,
2020.
they did that on Family Guy.
So it's like they like or like go in the future and they're like stop stuff from happening. So it's like they go back in time and kill Hitler before like the Holocaust, and they're like, what would happen now? Or they go back in time and like stop the Mongols from invading China, so there would never be a Great Wall of China or stuff like that. Maybe China will be the ruler of the world. Who knows? Like that'd be pretty cool. Or like
That'd be like a historical fiction type anime.
yeah. Or I want to see it where it's like you follow the story of like a god type character, or like they don't die and they like really like control time, and it's like they stand in place, like it's like they go through time wherever they want. It's like at some points in the anime they'll be like talking, there'll be like stuff going on. And then at other points they'll just like standing still and time just like pass by them as they're just standing still. I feel like that'd be a cool effect to watch, but
Dragon Ball Z movie about the Omni King confirmed.
yeah. This board controls time. I don't care.
It's like oh yeah he can it hasn't been seen, but no, the only people who've seen it was from the destroyed universes, but yeah. I actually have to go eat now, so you want to end it off right now?
Yeah, we're in like 9 minutes early.
Yeah, 'cause
So
we have enough to talk about. So
comment down below. What do you think about time travel anime? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want to see more animes like it? Do you want to like kill it with fire? I don't know.
yeah, and what topics do you guys want us to do next?
Yes, leave a comment down below because we need
Yeah.
ideas. Because I came up with this on the fly today. Let me
Yeah.
look how far ago. So that's like 20
All
minutes
right,
in.
all right. So
Yeah.
your outro, then my outro, then we'll end it.
So like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. Subscribe for more anime and gaming content. Joey.
Okay. If you guys want to check out Kazyto27, his link will be in the description below, as will mine will be in his. Be sure
Hopefully.
to rate, comment, be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Not rate like back in like '05 YouTube, but rate as in like or dislike, depending on what you felt about the video. I'll see you on.